Somerset is true to me. It's a part of my being. It's in my blood, just like my dad. In Somerset I walk true and glad, because I am Somerset born and bred. That's who I am. Because I am Somerset born and proud. That's who I am. Whether in north, south, east or west.
Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Somerset Man walking. You may have noticed by the thumbnail, this is not my normal thing. Just want to get something off my chest in. Hopefully you get your comments on it, guys. So I'm just up here at Blagdon Lake, beautiful Blagdon Lake. This usually is like a wildflower meadow, but looks like they mowed it this year, and there could be a good reason for that, where it's been so dry. And obviously the shorter the grass is, the less chance they have of wildfires. We just had a big one on the other side of the Mendips, over Axbridge Way, that's took quite a few crews to put out. So to go on to this subject then, guys, and let me know what you think. I'm not very happy. Yeah, so basically on Wednesday I said to the wife, I said, look, really need to get away for the weekend. My mental health not the best. I said, that's fine, Darren. She said, she's as good as gold. She went, just book something and go. So I went on Booking.com and I found a place called Witham Camp, or Whittam Camp, which is over, I'd say, Witham. So Witham Friary. I then went in to start to do some research about the East Somerset Railway, incorporating some walks, do like a lifestyle vlog on the camp, a review, and I thought, great. So I booked it, I paid for it. Confirmation came through by email. I thought, fantastic, we're going away, you know. Yeah, so like I said, I got the confirmation email, paid me money, 140 quid. Thought, smart. It's a bell tent with a bed, all your kitchen utensils, blah blah blah. Small, very meagre amenities, but just what I wanted, to get away in nature. Fantastic, I thought. Never thought any more of it. Never had a problem with Booking.com before, so I went to bed. Happy days, I thought. How wrong was I? Yeah, so basically I wake up in the morning and I check my emails. I've had an email from the host, Witham Camp. Check in for 3 PM, 4 PM. Can't be done. Read on down. This property should have been taken down by Booking.com. I've asked them to take it down. So basically, your holiday's cancelled. And I thought, oh, great. So not only have they confirmed the booking, and I've actually paid for something that isn't available and hasn't been available for ages. So what do I do now? It's not easy to contact Booking.com, so I went through the processes and eventually got through to some AI thing and explained. And I actually got through to a human being in London. So I've now got through to this young lady in London, and she says, right, she said, well, obviously they've declined your booking, but I said the booking's been confirmed, I paid for it. So what I'm going to do, she said, I'll put you on hold and I'll give them a ring. 10 minutes on hold, that crappy music playing as normal. Hello, you still with me? Yeah, right, I can't get hold of them. I said, well, that's funny because I tried them and I couldn't get hold of them either. So it sort of gives you an indication that they're not operating, doesn't it? Or they just don't want the business or whatever. I'm not casting dispersions here. I've just had this issue. I just want your comments on it, guys. Just see what you think, 'cause I feel very let down, and I'll explain a little bit more. So yeah, she can get hold of them. Great. So she said, right, she said, what happens now? She said they get 45 minutes to reply. And after that 45 minutes, we haven't heard anything from them, then you'll have an email. I said, well, what are my options? Can I just get a refund? Oh, no, you can't get a refund at this stage. She said, what we'll do, she said, you've paid £140, it was roughly. And she said, what we'll do is we'll find you a property within the surrounding area. And even if it's more than your £140, it's probably going to be, isn't it? Then she said that we'll make up the difference, and you won't go without your holiday. I thought, well, that's fantastic. I can hear the geese over the lake. It's beautiful here this morning. The lake's quite low, by the way. Obviously, we haven't had any rainfall, have we? But it's still beautiful. So yeah, I thought, well, that's great. So I'll await the email. Just sat in the shade overlooking this beautiful Blagdon Lake here. But yeah, so after about an hour or so, I get an email. It's not what they said, is it? The email comes through and basically says, if you can find another property, we will refund you up to £42.25 on the top of the £140 I paid. But now, because I am on a budget, my money is with them, isn't it? My £140 is now with Airbnb, not Airbnb, Booking.com. So they've got my 140 quid, and I now haven't got the money to book another holiday. And I got to wait 14 days at least. And I've read the reviews, guys. Booking.com, I've read the reviews. 1.5 out of 5 stars, on TripAdvisor. Wow, 1.5. And I was reading the reviews yesterday. I must have read 20 reviews, and they're all very similar to my problem. So now, I had this vision of me spending 2 nights in a bell tent, going on these walks, doing a lifestyle vlog, doing a bit of a review on this place, doing some walks, etc. And now that's gone. And guys, I was going away for my mental health, and now I'm not going. And I feel very let down, and it's not my fault. Why didn't they just refund me? Why didn't they say, do what they said? And what they said they were going to do was help me. They were going to find me another property. Now, the area where I was going is very, very few properties around, and the ones that are way above what I paid, my £140. You're talking for a couple of nights. Some of them were ridiculous amount of money. But they said that they would do that. They would book me, no issues, no problem. Well, now they've left me with no holiday, £140 out of pocket. I might get that back, I might not. Judging by some of the reviews, I probably won't. And I can't go away, guys. I think that's a bit unfair. I mean, I don't know. You try and complain. Try and complain. So I went on TripAdvisor, and I basically told them what I thought of them on TripAdvisor. But what else am I meant to do? I'm not the one in the wrong here. They're in the wrong, aren't they? So now I'm not going away. I'm more stressed than when I even started to book this holiday, which I'm not getting. And I feel really let down, guys, if I'm honest. So I'm sorry if I'm rambling on and boring you, and it's not my normal type of thing. But I just thought I'd let you guys know as well, because if you had the same experience. Now, I've used Booking.com many times before and never had this experience. It's always been all right. The charges are always a little bit funny, aren't they? Like if you want some extras or anything. And you always seem to like, oh, you think that's included, but then it's not. And you're like, well, okay, well, suck up 40 or 50 quid. But yeah, I feel really let down, guys. I really do. And I'm sorry if this has been a bit of a negative video, but I'm sure you'll understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, when you're on a budget, you know. Just sat here watching all the geese going along in a row. Stunning up here. So that's cheered me up to get out and get this off my chest. I think I'm going to put the thumbnail something like Witham Camp, Booking.com, what's going on, that type of thumbnail. I'm not going to monetize this video because it might be a bit controversial. I don't see why I shouldn't. It's an honest, it's what's happened to me, guys. It's honest, isn't it? Like I said, 140 quid out of pocket. They don't care, do they? They don't care. They don't care I'm not getting away. I was really looking forward to it, you know. So I'm guessing I'm sticking local this weekend. Maybe do a couple of walks. I might film it, I might not. Don't know. Very down at the moment. I'm very down on YouTube, if I'm honest. So guys, take care, stay safe. All the best from Somerset Man Walking. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Cheers.